and manufacturing products that work and deliver results. I want to start off with a product that I'm very passionate about, and so many of you are as well. If you wake up in pain, or pain is waking you up, you need to be ordering this right now. In fact, over 37,000 of you have said yes. This is clinically proven to address arthritis, sprains, bruises. Maybe you're somebody who's got maybe a hurt shoulder, rib, whatever the case may be. If you are in pain and it's 3 a.m. and you wake up, your knee's bothering you, don't reach for any kind of a pill, put this on. So we're gonna show you 37,000 of these ordered, auto ship. This is over the counter, OTC. First time we're ever able to offer without a prescription, arthritis, muscle strain, bruises, backaches. So if you're saying, I just watched Samantha Brown, I don't even wanna go on vacation because I'm so sore, I'm so tired, my arthritis is driving me crazy. Liz, I have this by my bedside. I gave this to my dad who wakes up with knee pains in the middle of the night. Like I said, are you waking up in pain or is pain waking you up? Let's get rid of it, Liz.
Exactly, and live your life.
That's right.
Because if you're somebody that's living in pain, you're constantly having it on your mind, usually if you buy anything from the drugstore, if you read the back, you have to reapply every 2 hours. This is clean beauty. This is one and done. You will keep one in your kitchen, as Amy said, on your nightstand, you'll keep one in your bathroom. Think of this as your little first aid kit. So how it came about, you're probably thinking, wait, what is Nakery and why are they talking about pain? Well, Nakery is all about listening to what products you want, not what Liz wants. It isn't like Liz woke up one day and said, the world's in pain, I need to make a pain product. No, this is from listening to you saying, I have arthritis, I can't start my day until noon because my joints are inflamed. I'm gonna cancel my vacation. I'm not gonna walk the dogs. I'm not gonna play with the grandkids at the park because my knees are hurting me. Well, here's the exciting part. My chemist was actually making this for a very famous plastic surgeon who couldn't move his hands.
Wow.
And she said, I said, you tell, what is that? And she said, Liz, let me just tell you it's very expensive. I go, well, we need this. If it helps.
If it helps, it's over the counter pain relief.
I don't care how much it is.
I want it.
Exactly, I don't care how much it is. But that's what this is. And it was this bright yellow color. And that's the capsicum that drives the St. John's wort and the arnica and the plant stem cells into the joints. And it helps with that inflammation. So you get that relief. You're not gonna be thinking, okay, I've gotta set an alarm because I've gotta reapply every 2 hours. No.
Nope.
You put this on and it doesn't just sit on the surface. And I mean sitting on the surface because we had a gentleman that came out who had one of those menthol sticks in his back pocket. And he said, you know, I heard you talking about it, could I try it? And I said, well, yeah, you're a perfect, you know, because he had really bad back pain. Anyway, so he put it on, he came back 10 minutes later. And he said, yeah, and he said, my stick, I threw it in the trash. Like he had this little thing in his back, he carried it in his back pocket. He said, I don't even, wow.
Because it's not maximum level. What you're using right now, maybe these arthritis creams or pain, they're not at the maximum level. This is at the maximum level. And I'll tell you, I used to, you know, my hip, I had hurt my hip. I was using this, my back, whatever it is, I have it by my side. So instead of taking my 2 Tylenol or whatever, use this. How many of us know how bad inflammation is for us? Whether it's arthritis or sprains, what are you doing to relieve the pain and that inflammation? This is what makes this so important today and why now 38,000 have been ordered. So go to hsn.com. This is your last chance to pick this up on auto ship.
Auto ship?
Okay, we do have auto ship.
No.
Oh, no, we don't?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we don't have this on auto ship. I'm sorry.
But it has a 3-year
auto
shelf
ship
life.
sold out. So if you want, a lot of you are ordering 2 and 3 of these at a time because it's $8.32. Do you wake up in arthritis? Again, is your back waking up in the middle of the night? Is it the pain in the neck? And I'm not talking about your husband.
Right.
Do you have that pain in your neck, right? And it's
I
not
don't
from
have
him.
one.
Oh, you don't have?
No,
Okay. So then you
I've
legitimately
paid
got
other
it.
places.
In other places. And that's the beauty of this. Wherever it is, and again, once is all you have to use it. It's not like you've got to reapply like the shticks. It's not like you put this on and you got to wait 20 or 30 minutes. It works fast. There are 2 actives inside of this driving that St. John's wort inside of there. So it's really getting into the root of the problem, whether it's arthritis, sprains, even bruising. I know we'll go over to Miss Patsy. She's got a great story. But the point is that you've got to be ordering this now. This is Liz's last show. And when you go to your drugstore, those types of sticks, they're icy or they're hot or they're this or that.
They numb the skin, they burn the skin, and you have to reapply. The gentleman that had it in his back pocket, he said, I don't feel anything, but the pain is gone. Donna Kay, what do you love?
Well, you know, I love, if you have arthritis, it's just like a toothache. You know what I mean? It never goes away. And then it travels different places. So to have a remedy that my go-to, it gives me a lot of confidence, to be honest with you. Like with my grandkids, like they think I can do anything, and I don't want to change that right now. Okay, I'm going for it as long as possible.
See that? Now, how how often does pain stop you from living? How often is it you want to go out to the garden or plant your tulip bulbs and all that, and you're like, I can't, my hands hurt. Or you're sewing and your hands hurt. Or maybe it's you got the sciatica, you've got some kind of problem. Imagine rubbing this on and the pain is gone. And it's over the counter. This is the most powerful over the counter, what I would call kind of, I guess it's soothing. OTC pain relief.
Without a prescription.
Without a prescription for arthritis, muscle strain, bruises, backaches, sprains, joint aches, wherever it is. And again, you've got to be ordering quickly. Auto ship sold out. 38,000 of these ordered because like I said earlier, you either wake up in pain, right? Or the pain wakes you up in the middle of the night. And then what do? You're up from 3 o'clock in the morning on. Stop the pain before it even starts. If you know you've got a knee issue, or let's say you play tennis or you shovel the snow, you know you're going to be sore. So before it even kicks in, before you get that inflammation, put this on. So if you know you're going to have a knee problem, put this on before you go to bed. That way you never wake up from the pain either.
Exactly. And I love what Patsy was telling me earlier, that she was proactive. So meaning that, what was the first thing in your suitcase?
This is the first thing in my suitcase, just in case.
Right.
I'm going to have it because I could be walking, you know, more miles than what I usually typically do. Then my legs are going to wake up and say, I don't think we should have done that. And I've got a remedy for that immediately. But I also carry tension right here. You know, if I'm stressed, it just seems like I just carry it.
Stressed, Miss Pat.
Yeah.
No,
planning my next adventure, you know?
Just booking a flight, that's stressful, right?
So tell about your big bruise.
Oh,
your whole arm.
I did have a big bruise. Actually, it was, you know, it was a, injection that went wrong. You know, they tried to get blood.
Yes.
You know, no,
Pulling
it's not going to
blood,
hurt.
yes.
But it was literally that big.
Huge.
And Liz said, well, why didn't you use the pain cream? I said, because I'm not in pain. She said, Patsy, it has arnica. I said, oh, I forgot.
So tell them why arnica is
Yes,
important.
and so arnica is so important, and Liz could probably give you all the details. I just know it works, that's all.
Yeah, so 2 days later, it was gone.
Yeah.
So again, especially as we get older, our skin gets very thin, and you probably know this already, but when you bruised when you were in your 30s, it was probably gone in a couple days, right? And then you get over 50 and you bruise, it's weeks on end on end. So because of the arnica flower that's in here, it actually will help with that thin skin. So if you're somebody who says, Liz, I'm always bumping my knees, I'm always bumping my shoulders, I'm always bumping my arms when I go to the grocery store, put it on, be proactive, gone.
Yeah. Put it on, the pain is gone. That's all I can say. And I've tried every shtick that's out there, every different type of cream that's out there that's supposed to help temporary relieve pain. This has the maximum St. John's wort possible. This is the most powerful over-the-counter pain relief that you can buy topically. So if you're saying, whether again it's golfing, whether it's just doing needlepoint, whether it's just waking up and you've got severe arthritis, you bruise very easily and you don't want everybody to see the bruising. Pick this up because that's what arnica's job is to do, is to relieve the bruising and help that heal faster. So what we have going on right now, again, we're very busy on this. We're gonna give everybody a little extra time. So again, you've got ginger inside of this, you've got the menthol, eucalyptus, vitamin D, St. John's wort, glycolic acid, arnica, aloe leaf, everything inside of this. So it almost comes out, and I just want to show everybody.
That's the capsicum, the bright yellow color. So
but it's like a gel. Do you see this?
Yes.
I don't want you to think it's some thick, heavy cream that never absorbs. As fast as you can rub this in, it's in. And it's cooling. And you just have that little bit of minty freshness to it. That's it. But this is it for free shipping and handling. This is your last chance to get this home. $8.32. Let me just put this out there. Would you spend $8.32 to sleep the night through? Would you spend $8 and change not to have to worry about, is that knee gonna bother you as you take the grandkids for ice cream? Think about that. That's one coffee, that's one cookie, and that's gonna give you the relief that you need. Read the reviews. Everybody's passionate about this. I have it by my bedside. I know Bobby Ricardo uses this. That's why this is selling so quickly. So again, think about the pain that you have or the pain you know you're gonna have. And we're not talking about the pain in your neck from your husband. We're talking about normal, everyday pain. And we all have it, especially after we get over 50. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, what did I even do to hurt my neck?
Exactly.
Right?
And did you know that 1 in 3 of us will have arthritis in our lifetime?
Absolutely.
And then when you get over 50, it's actually 1 in 2. That means between the 4 of us, 2 of us will have arthritis.
I'm already there.
And as Donna Kay said, it travels everywhere. And if you're somebody who is buying that stuff at the drugstore that isn't clean beauty, that isn't, yes, OTC without a prescription, what you're really gonna love too is, say you hug the grandkids and they're like, oh, you smell, Grandma. No. There's no medicinal smell whatsoever.
Right.
It absorbs into the skin. It isn't like one of those menthol sticks that just sits on the surface. And
That's a wax.
Right, and that who knows what else is inside of there. This actually absorbs into the skin. When you get this home, you will see it has a drug fact panel. You will also see there's no water in this. That means that
good
you have
point.
pure actives. It's a recipe, as I mentioned earlier, that my chemist was making for a very famous plastic surgeon who couldn't move his hands. So similar to Donna Kay, who wasn't able to draw, she's an artist, couldn't use her hands until noon. So imagine you're waiting because you wake up and your hands are so stiff. Because of the arthritis.
Yes, I know.
So to finally have something that is clean beauty, that you feel confident that you can share it with your mom, your sister, your kids, your brother, everybody. You're not just grabbing something from the drugstore that contains who knows what.
And rub this on your legs.
Yes.
If you're somebody you wake up in the morning and kind of shuffle and to get everything moving, put this all over your legs. Get everything going. You can use this as much as you want. I just want you to think about this. You know, every time you take, you know, a pill or whatever to help with the inflammation or the pain, you gotta wait and you gotta wait. And then you're like, did it work? I don't know if it worked. You can't take anything else for another 12 hours, right? The beauty of this, use it as much as you want. Get the relief you need right now. And this is what I love about this. You apply it once and it lasts all day long. But if you want to reapply it again, you've got a real stubborn bruise, apply it again. Or your arthritis comes back, apply it again. There's no limit to this. And again, we're talking about clean beauty. I put this on my hand, absorbs that quickly. It's not something that's tacky or sticky. You don't even know it's there, but you know it's working. You feel the pain gone. I think that's the most important thing that so many of us are living with arthritis pain. Strains, maybe you hurt your neck or your back or you tweaked your knee or whatever it is. Get the relief that you want without having to take anything. This is over the counter without a prescription. We've got one more minute. We are extremely busy right now. This is your last chance to pick this up. So like I said, you know, the pain that you have right now is pain that maybe you've been dealing with for a very long time and you're like, you just kind of accepted it. You don't have to accept it. There's new technologies. And with this today, you're able to get this home for $8 and change. Like I said, wake up in pain or the pain wakes you up. Either way, this will get rid of it after one use. That's the beauty of it. And nobody knows it's there. So if it's your hands, I love talking about like arthritis. To get that claim is huge.
It is. Huge. So it's a lot of testing. We ran clinicals, of course, but this has the actual drug fact panel on it. So you are getting that arthritis relief immediately. Right?
Immediately.
Without a prescription, that's clean beauty that, again, if you were going to the drugstore, usually those things say every 2 hours. This, one and done, as Amy mentioned, and if you want to put it on maybe one more time before you go to bed at night.
Or you know it's going to bother you. Let's just say today you did a lot of shoveling of snow wherever you live. You're like, well, I know my back's going to bother me. I know it is. Put this on before you go to bed. Be a little bit more preventative. You can see 39,000 of these now ordered. We have a lot of you ordering. This is your final chance to get this price. Final chance with the free shipping and handling. If you don't love it, you can send it back. I know you're going to use this the first time. You're going to say, I cannot believe I got the relief I wanted. Because getting the relief is priceless. And you're not spending like $30 or $40 on a stick that may or may not work. And then you put it on your clothes, sticks to it. Then it's got this weird medicinal smell that everybody knows. This is completely discreet. You get a lot of product, a little bit goes a long way, and it's free shipping. So $8 and change gets it home. So thank you again for your orders. Patsy, thank you so much for sharing your great bruise story. Because it's true, the older we get, the thinner our skin is, the more likely we are to bruise. So this has